everyone? Hello. Hi. Been a while, hasn't it? Been a long while since I did one of these, hasn't it? Long overdue for one of these. Um, but I will say it's good to be back. And today we will be doing more Kobayashi. We will be watching some more Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I It's actually really weird. I don't know about this series. I never really know if you guys like it or not. It's really hard to figure out what people like, at least on my channel. Um, I have noticed that people tend to gravitate more to these types of videos than any other videos on my channel, which is odd, but hey, I'm not complaining. As long as you guys like my content, I'm happy. And I hope you guys are happy as well. But today, we will be doing some more Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. We are doing episode 7, I believe it is. And if you notice already that things are looking a little bit different. And you're probably wondering what's this setup? This is a new setup. This is like the 4th setup I've had since the channel started, and this is like the second or third setup I've had within the last like year, I think, possibly. But it's definitely a better setup because it's a lot more manageable, sort of. It is a tiny bit of a headache to do in editing, but it really pays off. So I'm happy to do that. But enough talk about that. Let's get right on into Kobayashi. I know you guys love this series, and I know some people actually. I know some people have commented in the last videos, in the last few episodes. So I'm really excited to get into this episode and see what's going on. I haven't actually kept up to date with the episodes recently. Not since the last episode that was aired. I don't know. Uploaded, I guess. I don't know. Not ever since I've seen the last episode. So ever since episode 6, like months ago, it's been a while. And I think it's a good time to go back to it. And already from the very first shot I'm getting, already from the very first second I'm getting into, I see a beach, what I assume to be a beach, a hole in the ground, and a crab. I have no idea what's happening. So this is going to be interesting. So why don't you guys sit back, grab a drink if you want to, and let's kick back off the series with what I can only assume to be a beach episode. Been a while since I don't think we've ever had a beach episode in here. So episode 7 might be our first beach episode. There's a possibility I'm going to have to do a little bit of censoring on this. I don't know, but depending on what happens in this episode, I may have to do a little bit of censorship. But without further ado, let's get right on to the series. I know you guys have been enjoying it. I know I have been enjoying it as well. And let's just start right off. Let me stop talking. I need to stop talking. Let's just get right onto the series. I know you guys are enjoying it. Let's get right onto it. I need to stop saying that and actually get onto it. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, my headset needs to cooperate with me. Are you good now? Okay, we're good. Let's do this. Okay. Yep, beach episode. Very nice. Oh, Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make me happy. Yeah. I forgot about the laughs in this series. This is gonna be fun. Been a while since I heard this opening. Let's start it off right. Alright. It's not exactly better. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Yep. Yep. Thank you. That's funny. Hmm. Oh, right. The manager is Shota's father, I think. And Kana's just like a perfect kid. Tohru, you are a little bit too anxious. You're a little... Quetzalcoatl, you are a little bit too... Okay, I know crabs are good, but I don't believe you're supposed to eat them raw. Well, what? Oh, boy. I love that. I love that. Why don't you try being a demon? She's very good at it, apparently. Ah, right. I was gonna say... Yeah. Like, you pretty much, yeah, obliterated it. I was gonna say, I'm like, Kana's a kid, but she's very strong. I wasn't sure how she was gonna smash that melon. You talking about Lucifer? Leviathan. That's not Lucifer. No. Really? I'm just afraid that she accidentally turns into she accidentally turns back into her original form in the water. That'd be a bad thing. What? Whoops. Jeez. Hopefully that's the same crab and she just didn't downright eat it. Did they eat just now? Ooh. Mm. Ah.
どうしたの？いえ、小林さん。小林さんの家族のこと、もっと教えてもらっていいですか？お願いします。
そうだな。多分うちは普通の家庭だったと思う。私は普通に育てられた。大学にも行かせてもらった。
I've never seen that face on Tohru,
働くために地元を出た。親とは
and
電話
I'm
で時々
worried.
話して近況報告して。あ、しばらく顔も見てないな。
それが普通の人間の家庭ですか？
多分。
小林さんはどうしてドラゴンである私を受け入れられたんだろう。ただ普通に生まれて普通に暮らしているだけの小林さんがどうして？それはつまりこの世界の人間はドラゴンを受け入れられるということ？
殺せ。人間は害悪。皆殺しだ。
どうしたのトール？
いえ、何でもないです。ただ、何でしょうかね。気だるくなってきました。
トール、乗っていい？
Yep. Okay. Caught some air right there. I have a feeling that they're clear out in the ocean. Yep. And I'm sure it feels good for Tohru to catch some, to be able to like stretch her wings and everything.
ホームシックじゃないの？
そんなことはないですよ。
でも私だってさっき話してて親の顔見たくなったよ。
親の顔は時々見たくなります。でも大丈夫です。
そう？だったら何が引っかかってるの？
小林さんを親に紹介したいなって思ったんです。
すればいいじゃん。
できません。
なんで？
きっと殺されてしまうなって。
物騒だけど、それがトールの世界の常識なんだよね。
そうです。両親から見たらおかしいのは常識じゃなくて、きっと私の方でしょうね。
Yeah.
らしいですよ。
トールとこういう話をすると、なんていうか重い、悲しい。言葉が通じるってことと、
Yep.
分かり合うってことに差を見せつけられる。生きてきた世界が違いすぎることを思い知らされる。でも
That's true.
今一緒に
It feels like Tohru would be the big outlier in her family.
それはトールが自立したってことだと思うな。
自立？
自分だけの価値観を手に入れた。
じゃあ大人になったってことですか？
どうだろう。わかんないよ。
That's true. Whether she become an adult or not is
いられなくなっただけなんだから。
引いてますよ。
back and forth, but oh, is it Kana? Is it, no. Jeez. All right.
帰るか。
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like Tohru would be the outlier, but it was like she came from a world that humans were evil.
商店街の
And the fact that she met Kobayashi and that wasn't the case is interesting. Like she was raised to. I told her. can't understand it. But yeah, I feel like Tohru would definitely be in like. I just saw the episode title. Whoa.
コミケの待機列。
私たちは
Oh, Comiket. Okay.
援護じゃなくて手伝い。売り子さんが2人急に倒れて。
Oh.
任せてください。私の力を
Okay. Just gonna help out. What did she say? Takuya was his name? I can't quite remember his name. Sorry. I think it's Takuya. Oh. So, Kana just stayed home.
滝谷君には借りがたくさんあるしね。
ファフニールさんには声かけなかったんですか？
おお、彼はサークル参加してるよ。
Eh?
クル参加？
僕らみたいに自分で作ったものを同行の市に見せたり売ったりすることさ。
Oh.
で、どうしてまたファフニールさんが？
I mean, I have heard of the term circles, but I don't remember it like that.
この世界で超いい。
Oh, really?
それじゃあ小林さんは
That's really nice.
トールちゃんはレッツ整理をお願いするよ。
はいよ。
まあいいでしょう。
That's one thing I remember about Tohru is that she's not a fan of Tatsuya. Tatsuya? Earthquake? Nope. Okay. I forgot. That's one thing about Comiket.
この衝動を押さえつけている。一体何が？
新作ください。
1000円です。はい、ありがとうございます。
新作と前作ください。
水流堂の最後尾はこちらになります。すみません、一本つけてください。事前の演習も訓練もなしに、ここまで統率の取れた行動が数万人単位でも可能だ。強大な
Yeah.
影響でしょうか。
すみません。
はい、
コスプレ参加者の方ですか？
いえ、違います。
ああ、そうでしたか。すみませんでした。
Makes sense.
私は本物のメイドなんです。
ああ、なるほど。なりきりですね。素敵です。
違います、本物です。
そのポリシーわかります。もしよかったら
だから違うんですって。
Yep. Oh, and that's another thing about Comiket, or at least Comic Cons, or any kind of con for that matter. They're incredibly hot most of the time.
まさかこれほどとは。コミケの侮り方し。それにしても、ここまで人間たちを引きつけ。
Incredibly hot. Most of them, I think, are during the summer, but I think there are some during the fall, or even I think maybe a couple during the winter. Oh, wow. It's like, yes! That is the perfect face that came up for Tohru. Oh. No. I know what you're... Kana, that's not the way you look for bugs.
ついでにちょっと寄っていこうかなって。
I like how she got the effort.
バフニールさんが
Like, sorry.
初参加なんてこんなもんだよ。
本見せてもらっていいですか？
勝手にしろ。
ロイヤーアンサー。これは本当に効果のある呪いが載ってるじゃないですか。しかもそのかけ方まで。これを読めば自殺すら可能ですよ。
おい。
Oi.
これはお買い得です。
てかそれ売れて広まったりでもしたらやばすぎ。
Yeah, I was gonna say, if they're actual real curses, that's not something you sell. I don't care how much. It's not even something you give out for free. That's not okay.
トールだって同じようなもん。
I don't know. I don't even know if curses are real, but if they are, that is not something you should be messing around with. Seriously.
どうしたの？
I saw something I didn't like.
何の作品だろう。
本物です。
Hmm?
あの3人は本物の異形のものです。
Really?
あっちの世界の方ですよね。
おや、ひょっとしてあなたも
Wow. Okay. Just downright cosplayers.
の姿に化けて暮らしていますが、こういうイベントに来て元の姿で過ごしてるんです。
なるほど。
I see.
あなたも元の姿で過ごしてるんだよ。
Uh,
無理です。ドラゴンなので。
ドラゴン
はい。あのクソ化け物の
yep. Yep.
飯扱いの
Yep.
相当なことやってるな、ドラゴン。
I was gonna say dragons from her realm are. Oh.
否定じゃなくて補足。
Right. Okay. So even with dragons, it's still survival of the fittest, unless you make them angry.
ガイド読んでないんですか？ユコさんも来てたんですね。ちょっと。
Seriously?
よく見ると他にも結構いますね。本来の姿のものが。そんなに？はい。存在感のある方々は次元なんて関係なくこっちの世界の記録にも残ってますし。
I guess it would make sense for otherworldly beings to most likely congregate at some kind of con. That way they could feel more comfortable, at least in their own skin, not just in a skin they're wearing.
もうちょっと本来の姿に戻りたいです。
She's asking permission.
迷惑にならない形でなら大丈夫だよ。
Right there, she was asking permission.
お待たせしました。
おお、写真撮っていいかな。
That's really cool, I have to be honest. It's very cute.
僕もいいですか？あ、僕も。
もっとそろそろ時間か。
お願いします。
まあ、いっか。
Man.
約束通り来ました。
あ、どうも。って大丈夫ですか？
そうですね。正直だいぶきついです。でも頑張ります。
ここにいるみんなは強大な何かに惹かれてやってきているように見えます。その正体は何ですか？
そうですね。今この瞬間のこの場所にしかないものだと思います。
Mm-hmm.
みんなそれが大好きなんだと思います。
そうですね。その気持ちはわかります。
すいません。早く撮りませんか？ああ、そうでした。
また列が伸びて。
Jeez. Jeez. That's a lot of people. Comic Market 90. 90? Is that like the 90th Comic-Con? Or Comiket, I guess I should say. I don't know. Is Comic-Con and Comiket two different things? Let me know down in the comments below. I've honestly never been to a con or to a ket or whatever, so just let me know.
コバニールさんどうでした？ダメだったね。
Don't think he sold a single one.
初参加の感想は？
そうですね。小林さんへの愛を再確認しました。
Right.
大変助かったでやんす。大感謝でやんす。ついては冬もまたスタッフの手伝い。
Yep. He has turned back into the usual. Yep.
水本何出す？
ドラゴンメイド娘でどうだろう。
Next thin book. Oh.
自由研究？
Hmm?
夏休みの宿題何をしたらいい？
そうだな。カンナちゃんが不思議に思っていること、知りたいと思っていることを研究したらいいんじゃない？
なるほど、わかった。
Okay.
何してるの？
小林の研究。
Alright. I mean, that makes sense, but... Error? I don't know why, that's getting very catchy.
ネットでトールちゃんのことを
Okay.
だろうね。
小林さんのことも少し出てたよ。死んだ魚の目をした売り子がいたって。
I'm... Hello, Satan. We have Lucifer, now we have Satan? I'm scared. Like, I was joking around when I said Lucifer because it was just like a joke or something. Like, he looked like what Lucifer would look like. But that red demon right there was just straight up Satan. Just, I don't care. Just straight up Satan. Okay. That was an interesting episode. It's very interesting. It was like it was supposed to be like the bulk thing. What I got from it was the entire episode was going to be the beach episode. Just like every other anime, there's always a beach episode. But it wasn't entirely a beach episode. Which is actually really funny because I believe the actual title of the episode was the Fanservice episode, which is actually extremely funny because at first I thought it was a beach episode, but no, it truly was a fanservice. You had the first half being all beach episode, which, let's be perfectly honest, that's pretty much fanservice. But once you get into the second half of it, it more delves into Comic-Con, or Comiket, I should say, and actually, like, it actually goes on and, how do I want to say, it actually goes on and kind of more delves into not just, like, otaku culture, or I don't want to say otaku culture as in like otakus as in like anime and all that, more like of cosplay and things like that. I think that's really what Comic-Con and Comiket are for. You have like Otaku-Con and stuff like that, and those are for the otakus, like the anime and everyone else otakus. But I think Comiket and Comic-Con, I don't know if they're actually different or not. Again, let me know in the comments below. I believe Comic-Con and Comiket are actually for just, like, if you have a passion for it. Like cosplay or anime, memorabilia, whatever. I do think that it's actually because of that. That is where you would go for things like cosplay or just general fandoms. Is Comic-Con or Comiket, whereas you would actually go to like an anime con for anime and weeb culture. And I say weeb very, very lightly. But I actually really like this episode more that not solely because it was fan service, more solely because it was it once again delved into Tohru's past, would I say? More her upbringing, more her beliefs, if that makes sense. And it kind of delved into how she used to think versus how she thinks now. Because it seems that whenever she was growing up, before she came into the human world, that she kind of had this idea that humans were evil, and any human you find, you should kill them at any point as soon as you can, so they don't try to kill you. But I think let me take my headset off. But I think the reason behind that was it was like the reason why she started to think differently was, I believe, because the first human, I'm pretty sure, the first human that she ever came across in the human world was Kobayashi. And it was very interesting to have that encounter, not because she was a human, was because she was a human that accepted her. Kobayashi didn't run or wasn't afraid. Granted, I believe she was drunk at the time. But she didn't run. She didn't, like, she wasn't scared. She didn't run away. She didn't try to fight her. She didn't try to kill her. And I think that was kind of the start of Tohru kind of not bending her morality, her morals, but kind of adopting new morals and starting to believe that, okay, humans might be a danger, not humans are a danger. Because, yeah, humans can be a danger just like any other creature on the planet or in any world, to be honest. But not every human is a danger, and I think that's what helped her realize that. That's why she loves Kobayashi so much. And that's what helped her realize that. I hope that makes sense. That's at least what I'm getting from that. And it was kind of funny to see just a tiny bit of would you say like character development or something in is it Fafnir? It's Lucifer, but it's fun to see him have a little bit of like character development, and to show that he's actually kind of adopted a little bit of what Tatsuya is kind of doing himself. And it's cool to see him actually try and get into that field. It's very bad that he's actually writing curses and selling them to the public, and those are actual real curses that help. And I love the fact that they actually showed them, but they had to blur them. That I want to point that out. I want to point that out right here, right now. That was not me blurring them. That was not me blurring them. That was the actual episode that blurred those pages. If I've learned anything about anime, it's that when the actual episode itself is censoring something, not by like a light shining through the camera view or fog being, just filling the room. When it's actually physically censoring something out, like the blurring on the pages, that's bad. That means it's serious stuff. Oh, crap. So, that's bad, and Fafnir needs to learn not to do that. I mean, it's very funny because I gave him the nickname Lucifer just so then I could actually know who I'm talking about. I mean, hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about as well. But it's very funny that I gave him the name Lucifer just as a joke because he terrified me the first time I saw him. I was like, okay, that's like Lucifer or something. And then episode 7, he comes across and he's selling curses to the actual... Oh my gosh, it couldn't be better. Well, it couldn't be worse, I guess I should say, because Lucifer selling curses. That's not good. But I thought that was kind of funny. I also thought it was a little ironic that, oh, you're selling curses. Okay, well, isn't it funny how every single line in there is just filled except for his? Kind of sends a message, doesn't it? But I thought that second half of the can't talk all of a sudden. I thought that second half of the episode was very good. Plus, not to mention, it did delve into Tohru's beliefs, if nothing else. I mean, first we have like Tohru's backstory, then we have Tohru's mindset, now we have Tohru's morality to be delved into. I'm really looking forward to how they're going to go any deeper. But one thing I am curious about, when are we going to see that other character that we haven't seen yet? Because I think it was the last episode I mentioned, we haven't seen one character. I don't know where that character is coming up. I was accidentally spoiled on it, but I don't know. I don't know anything about that character. All I know is that there is another character that I haven't seen yet in this series. When is it coming up? I'm possibly thinking next episode, but at the same time, how many times have I said, we'll see your next episode, and we haven't yet? I have no idea. So, could I say, like, hopefully we'll see your next episode, but I have a feeling that's not the case at all. I don't know. I could be looking at the list here. Maybe. It's hard to tell. I don't know. Said 7, 8. It may be next episode. I'm seeing the next 2 episode, like, titles. Like this one was the Fanservice episode, frankly. This one, it looks like the next episode is going to be the new character. So that's definitely something to take a look at and take a peek at. As far as everything else, I'd say just be excited for next episode. It looks like we're going to have a new character. And everything else is going to be great. It's probably going to touch more on Tohru. I can imagine with it kind of going back and forth between Tohru and Kobayashi, excuse me. But with it going from Tohru and Kobayashi back and forth between them and Kana, I have a feeling we may be touching on Kana's kind of life or situation, whatever, next episode. And then during that whole focus on Kana, we'll probably get some more, we'll probably get that new character somewhere within there. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe the first half, maybe the second half, it may be just jumbled all in there. I have no idea. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So, yeah, I guess without further ado, I will sign off right here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you liked it. To be honest, I do have to say, I hope you guys love the new setup. This is definitely going to be a new setup. This is only going to be a setup, though, for things like reactions, and I'll probably stream with this as well. So if you guys want to watch my streams, that'd be great. Over on Twitch, I guess. But yeah, this new setup, I hope you guys love it. I'm definitely trying out something new. I've been wanting to do this for ever since I started the channel, to be honest. So what's it, like 4 years ago? Sheesh, that's a long time. But to be honest, I'm glad I have this setup, and I'm happy I can do new things for you guys so I can get better content out for you guys. So I hope you guys love the setup. I hope you guys love just this episode in general. And yeah, be excited for the next one, because it looks like we're going to have a lot more stuff. This is episode 8 we're coming on to, and they're still introducing stuff. Hello? I mean, I guess, yeah, it was episode 7, so it was kind of like the halfway point, so now they're starting to go down. I'm curious, because, I mean, next time is episode 8. So we still got, after this, we've still got 5 episodes to go. Yeah, 5 episodes to go, including next episode. So we still got a lot of time for them to throw a lot of stuff at us, but I'm curious if there's enough content for a season 2. I don't know, but we will definitely have to take a look in the future. Then again, I know actually some series I just thought of that could have had a season 2 but didn't, and I don't know why. Budget costs or probably something to that effect. So I don't know if there is any. Then again, like I said, we just finished episode 7, so there could not be enough content for a season 2. I don't know, but anyway, I'll stop rambling and let you guys go. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like. Definitely show support and lets me know that you liked this video and maybe some more content like this. And maybe share it with your friends, share it with your frenemies, I don't know. And I don't know, maybe consider subscribing. I've got more content coming out for you guys in the near future. And definitely with this new setup, not only do I have this series to go off of, I've got more series planned in the future. And I've also got Let's Plays. So if you guys like a good Let's Play, keep in tune for that. Right now I'm going through Link's Awakening. But if you like that, I've definitely got more projects for those down the road. But, yep, definitely got a lot more content coming out for you guys in the near future. And I hope you guys enjoy it greatly. So, without further ado, I will let you guys go. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. See you later, guys.